Ooh, that's not good. Go on board with IRT Aiden for his first lap in qualifying. I think the first lap he'll be doing in ERL. So see what this see what he could do here tonight. The 17.3 for the first sector. Not too shabby. Hits the apex nicely there. Both apexes very nicely. Should be hugging the inside line now. Yep. And come over to the outside. Didn't see what that sector time was. Going into the slower section of the track. Sector 3. Only with 30% ERS and not a lot of deployment, you're not gonna have anything to burn across the line. Well, he actually is gonna have this tiny amount. So 122 being the benchmark time here. Laurie Peach coming around the final corner now to put his Red Bull onto P3 with a 22.9. Everyone coming around the final corner. So we had 22.0 provisional pole for him. Above AMS Eric into the chicane. Quite nice through there. He's a none. He is not on a push lap. Okay. He is a none. He's got no fuel left. He has, I think, gone into a low fuel mode. No? I'm not sure he completes the lap. It's actually Cho starting his first lap. Mazepin's coming around the final corner now. Little amount of ERS going across the line. It's a 22.9. Not a bad effort from him. EVR Jordan. Oh, follow along. They're the only EGC. Come around the final bend now. All his deploys being used. It's down to, up to P8 currently. EVR Jordan's gonna be the next driver to complete a lap here. Oh no, he is on 100%. He is okay. He's coming in. Fantastic show. Okay. Stay on board with him. It's a purple sector 2 according to the game. Yeah. Actually, Cho only on 16% battery. Leaving sector 2. Coming through the slow section of the track now. Not a lot of deployment left in that Alpine. Cutting that final corner very fine. It's a P6 for him. A lovely lap from him. as IRT Aiden is going to be leading the way again for the second set of outlaps. IRT Aiden going to be the next driver to try and improve his lap time. He is only 1/10 off of provisional pole in this qualified session. He goes 0.038 up in the first sector, so not too bad, but a little bit of sliding coming out of the hairpin now. Will definitely affect his time in the long run down this straight. Down to 40% ERS. It's going to take that. It just amazes me the steering that does. Oh, he's right on the white line there. Lovely. Commitment at its finest. Down to 24% ERS. Jesus Christ. As that's somehow not invalid, he goes fully off the track, not invalidated. He is going to complete this lap. Where will... No, he is not. Okay. Laurie Peach is invalidated. YMS Eric getting blocked by the Williams here in the final of the 21 corner. The last one, as he goes pole still with a 1:21.8 to near 10th up on the Rev Rob's time, who pulls into the pit lane, even though he was just out on track. Oh. CJM. AMS. Oh, he's going to start his lap now. Okay, so 27.2, but he is starting a proper lap now. EVR Jordan going to be the next driver to set a lap here. Can he take that Red Bull to a provisional pole position? Come on, final corner, he's just... Wow. Right. Oh, that's not bad there, I don't know. Oh my god. Chris has the top G and XQ Cho having the identical lap time here. And Chris has should be trying to improve. He is of course a tier 2 driver. I think the only one in here is a tier 2 driver. As he goes a little bit wide, not invalidated. So still in with a good shot of improving here. This is across the line. It's a 22.4, putting it out to P5. As EVR Jordan flying off track there. Where is the energy? What the hell? What am I watching? As Ice Cream coming around the 21st and final corner to set a lap time that will be good enough for P6. Beautiful lap from him. with a 22.3. We have Kieran Froome in the Williams with no deployment left, coming out of the final corner up the line. It's going to be 10th position with 22.8. So definitely not bad. Ramon, still the only driver not to have set a lap time here in this session. Marius Anderson, now we come on board with him. He has no deployment, not even entering the fire, as he's gonna almost miss the pit lane there. The ice cream should be coming around into the pits. Now Massa spins. It's on an outlap along with AMS. Along with AMS YS brand. Mazza Spin, obviously a great name. Don't know if him going for a lap here. No. Oh, I think he's pushing this lap. Indeed he is. As we will go on board with AMS YS brand for his should be final lap of this qualifying session. Try and improve his lap time from a 27.2 as it currently stands. He is 600ths up on his lap time. Currently, apparently a purple sector 1 according to the game. Jesus. No one being able to get close to the 21.8 set by AMS Eric earlier in the session. And could that be the sign that this is going to be pole? The man in the Aston Martin. But no, another purple sector for YS brand. Oh, is this an invalid lap? Will he have time to complete another one? He is burning out. He is pissed. Oh, sorry. Probably shouldn't have said that. As Mazza Spins also invalidated his lap. Oh. Will Ramon be the next driver to complete or start a lap here? I was on the mini-map, I can see a Ferrari up in the distance. Could he be giving his teammate a tow here? The Ferrari strategy could be working. Look at that. Reverb setting himself up perfectly for the big tow along the back straight. Oh my god, and he might be going to do it again. Look at that. But he too slow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rather than move, get out of the way then. Oh. Almost catastrophic for the Ferrari there. That could have ended both of the qualified sessions for the drivers. But that was a very nice slipstream from Revel. Is AMS Ramon going to give back the favour here to Revrob. Going up to the line, it is a 7th place for a 22.5. Revrob starts his lap now in the Scarlet Red Ferrari. Going to try and chase pole position down. You can see his teammate in the distance. Going slowly. It is going to be a slipstream from AMS Ramon. Just about. Oh, beautiful. This is such beautiful chemistry. Surprised the Ferrari there didn't cut across. Oh, a shot across then. Everyone out on a lap. Mazepin is done now. IRT Aiden has retired from the session. Why has he done that? It's a 21.9. Oh, sorry, I missed that. 21.9 for IRT Aiden. So currently a provisional P2 in the Haas. As Revrob does invalidate, that would have been a well, no, it wouldn't have been. Marius Anderson, the next driver across the line. It's his pole, it's provisional pole for Marius Anderson. Crestap is invalidated. EVR Jordan coming around the final corner. AMS Eric takes back his pole position, and now EVR Jordan takes P3. Crestap is invalid. Laurie Peach 10 seconds down. Still down to AMS Wiresbrand. Is he going to be able to improve? He does to a P5. That was a great qualifying session, Laurie Peach. Yep, there we go. That is the qualifying order for Tier 1 Abu Dhabi. Lovely qualifying from AMS Eric, along with Marius Anderson joining him on the front row. EVR Jordan and IRT Aiden locking the second row. And Revrob and his teammate in 6th and 10th, considering they are in the battle for the championship here. That's not the best. As we go to 5 lights and away we go. AMS Eric gets a lovely start off the line. Everyone making their way through turn 1 unscathed so far. Ice Cream makes a position on execute show. And execute show has fallen down 2 positions. The possible race strategies there. Wow, everyone. Jesus Christ. As we have Marius Anderson and EVR Jordan wheel to wheel. Marius Anderson might be looking for a move on Amos Eric early in this race as Revrob now up into P... or now into P... Oh, we're going backwards for this. A 3 wide. That's still wall to wall. Amos Weisbrand and Revrob was wheel to wheel for nearly the entirety of the first lap. Mazepin and the only EGC swapping positions further back. Everyone's burned a lot of ERS apart from EVR Jordan, still on 90% here, probably the most out of the entire lobby. Everyone on a set of mediums apart from Ice Cream, who has opted for the hard tyres, are looking to go long in this Grand Prix. Hopefully that pays off. The hards were not good around here last night, on Tuesday. Ice Cream trying to make a move on IRT Aiden. Wasn't able to make the move stick though. Marius Anderson and 3 wide. Oh my god. Marius Anderson takes the lead of the race. EVR Jordan as it's all kicking off at the front of the grid. Jeez, what is going on? Let's have a back. I can see Ice Cream and Ramen wheel to wheel still. Ice Cream has no ERS left, down to 13% coming to the end of lap 2. There's a bit of bargy between the Ferrari and the McLaren. Luckily no one has got any damage, as there is the race strategies again. It's going to be a 1-stop mediums to hard around lap 13 or a 2-stop. Marius Anderson with the fast lap of the race with 20, as Kieran Froome with the fast lap of a 24.9. We'll go a bit further forward to this battle for the lead. Everyone's still within a second of each other. As EVR Jordan trying to make the move to P1. Does make the move stick. Lovely simple move. But now Marius Anderson is now going to have DRS on the Red Bull. Is he going to make the move around the outside into the hairpin? No, he doesn't. He's going to stick behind. Hopefully recharge his battery. Or you can just send it. Okay. Oh, there's a Haas nearly spinning in the background of IRT Aiden. Revrob right on the back of this battle. We'll see him. He is in the battle for the championship along with Noxie being along with Marius Anderson, sorry. It can go either one of these drivers' way here today. And obviously Ferrari and Alpine, I think, are in a battle for the Constructors' Championship as well. This Revrob getting all out of shape there. Wonder what happened. I wasn't looking then. As we have the battle for the lead still going on between Marius Anderson, EVR Jordan, AMS Eric, AMS Ybrand, and Revrob. Or everyone's still within a second of each other, apart from Mazaspin, who has dropped with out of the second from his teammate now. So it might be a struggle for him to regain he's back in DRS already. I just say something and they always do exactly what I said. As Revrob crashes, no, hopefully not. Oh, actually, hopefully I do. As EVR Jordan goes into the lead. As CJM picked up the first penalty of the Grand Prix of a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, as Marius Anderson's now going to take the inside line on the Red Bull. As AMS Eric is now also going to try and swing his Aston Martin down the inside and make a move stick. EVR Jordan getting defensive, trying to hold P2. He knows he has pace around this track. As AMS Eric has a very big snap there, allowing AMS YS Brand to take P3 off of him. Not ideal for the Aston Martin man, as it looks to... No, I was just delusional. I thought someone had got past him then. But no, we could see Revrob trying to make a move on AMS Eric, trying to pull himself up to the battle for the lead, trying as he goes deep into the corner, allowing IRT Aiden to get a run on him. He might... AMS Eric is now no longer in a threat. Revrob now in threat, but from behind as Revrob breaks later, makes the... Now the McLaren's in the fight. Jesus, what is going on? So McLaren has to come off track to get round. That might be an illegal overtake. That's not. Surely that's... Okay, it is an illegal overtake. No? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, what is going on? As EVR Jordan takes the position away from Marius Anderson. AMS Brand right on the back of this battle for P1. There is a train forming for the top 9. The top 9 now are just stuck in a DRS train of straight battling. Further back I can what? I see it for 1 second, it just disappears. We'll go back on board with Marius Anderson, looking to try and make a move for P1 and try and pull away from the Red Bull. It doesn't seem to be happening for him there. Revrob under all sorts of pressure from the Aston Martin and the McLaren. He has to burn ERS. He's down on ERS. He's burning a lot of ERS. He's going to try to use the Mercedes as a blockade, going wheel to wheel now with the Mercedes. Where'd they go? Round down the inside. He's not being able to make the move. Go back on board. Marius Anderson keeps the lead, as one of the McLarens, being Ice Cream, going out very wide there at turn number 9. And these lot are just tussling for position in this early stage of the race. No, that's what I don't know. As we do have a yellow flag in the background, it's Mazaspin, who has had a spin. Does he have a puncher? No? No, he doesn't. He does seem to be spinning quite a lot. They are not... What is going on? Alright. Marius Anderson going to be trying to look to keep his position as further back. Just wheel to wheel. What is this? Harris Anderson shuffled down to second place. Now, EVR Jordan reclaiming the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Ice Cream and AMS Eric going wheel to wheel, getting all but argy bargy. Down the inside of turn 9 goes AMS Eric. There's a snap for the Aston Martin as the McLaren has been pushed off track, and that allows IRT Aiden to go into the lead, lead of these two in 5th position, as Ice Cream has been spun by the Aston Martin of AMS Eric. I can't capture. Alright then. IRT Aiden into the pit lane now. Shit. I don't think this set of hards can last as long as Ice Cream gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Ice Cream has retired on track. Mazepin has retired on track as well, as that is not the best timing for IRT Aiden. Actually, it might be. No, probably won't be. Everyone's now having to come down to safety car Delta here in this Grand Prix. As where is IRT Aiden going to come out in the entire bunch of this? Obviously pitting, and then the safety car does come out. Will put him at a bit of a disadvantage. He's not allowed to exceed Delta pace until everyone. He comes back out in 6th position. So not too bad for him. Kristaps the top G up in 5th position. Everyone should have gone on to the... Oh, what am I doing? Should have gone up onto the hard tyres. Yes, they have. IRT Aiden on the older ones now. Everyone has already bunched back up. Can this be? Can this be the lap safety car comes in, or do we have to wait another whole lap? The safety car is in this lap. Maris Anderson gets this race back underway after that safety car caused by Mazepin DNFing. Holds his position into turn 1. AMS YS brand right on the back of EVR Jordan. Now, Mercedes versus Rebel round Abu Dhabi into this corner. It always does get spicy. They are wheel to wheel. YS brand as Revrob does hit the back of the two. Is that damage for the Ferrari in the earlier stages of this Grand Prix? I don't know, because this game will show me. I'm not sure. They're trying to... So watch this from Revrob's point of view. They are still wheel to wheel down the back straight going into turn 9. Everyone's saving battery. The train is already stood as the gap starting to show now in the train. Who is leading and who is trailing. IRT Aiden trying to pull everyone back into this. This is great racing. This is fine racing from everyone. As DRS now enabled, but Chris has the top G. Up in 6th position in the Aston Martin. What a race it's been for him so far, considering he is a tier 2 driver. As IRT Aiden goes off track now. As Marius Anderson has now got a 1.2 second gap with these two battling. It's not looking good for EVR Jordan on this straight. He's now down 2 positions, down to 4th. After not having DRS on the leader. I think AMS Y brand has brought them back into the train though. That's going to put Marius Anderson under a lot of pressure now, considering he is the lead driver in the championship and in this train. Revrob, his main championship rival in the pre-season, is only a place behind him after starting in P6 after a invalidation during qualifying. As Revrob sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 24.3 on hards. Jesus Christ. Revrob's pushing. Revrob wants this championship. Revrob wants to deny Moxie a chance at glory. The gap between Noxie and Revrob is 9 points. Noxie leading the way with 77 and Revrob trailing behind with 68 points. There's not that much of a difference. As AMS Y brand goes around the outside of the Alpine, now leaving the two championship protagonists real close together. A bit too close for comfort. And the battle for the constructors looking to be going in the way of Alpine currently, An 18-point swing over Ferrari, and both drivers of Alpine being in better positions than that of Ferrari. ZVR Jordan is going to be wanting to try and pass Rev Rob and maybe even Marius Anderson this lap to get back into the position he was, to try and get back into the battle for the lead after losing DRS to Marius Anderson. He's not had the same pace he has had before the safety car. XQ Cho has made work up into P6 now. But there's two separate trains starting to form in, with XQ Cho leading the way on the first one. And Marius Anderson takes back the lead of the Grand Prix a bit too early. Now we've got the backstroker leading into turn 9. Is Wybrand going to be able to make a move as Marius Anderson defends it beautifully? We're on lap 16 of 29 now. EVR Jordan trying to pass wherever, but it seems like he can't get past the Ferrari. As now the Ferrari's making a move into the chicane on Wybrand. Not able to make the move straight, but EVR Jordan goes slower into the corner, giving him more extra speed. Now he is past the Ferrari, unless Revrop's going to stick it down the inside, which of course he is. And Aiden is right on the back of this. Just pick up any pieces that happen. As EVR Jordan makes a beautiful move, but Revrop, what the hell just happened there? What just happened? As Kieran Froome picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. The top 4 still without penalties, so it is nice to see. And this train, this entire DRS train, seems to be forming now. Only 3 cars out of it. So it's anyone's race at the moment. Everyone on a similar lap, on the exact same tyres, on the exact same lap. It's anyone's game. CVR Jordan right on the back of Wybrand, out of the chicane, not getting the best traction. He's now going to be under pressure from Revrob, as well as Marius Anderson now going to be under pressure from Wybrand. Wybrand making a clean move around the outside of the Alpine. I've gone the wrong way. EVR Jordan just sitting back and waiting for the perfect time to strike. He would like to be in this top 2, because the top 2 is scrapping, as there has been a incident back in the Williams, I think, of Kieran Froome has spun. Has he got damage? I can't change camera. But it doesn't look like they've got a front wing out. He doesn't have any front wing damage. He is pitting for a set of soft tyres. Yes, he's pitting for a set of soft tires. What is going on there? Anyway, as Marius Anderson and Revrov gets past Jesus Christ, EVR Jordan. Oh, the chicane. He's now up into P3. Gonna be trying to make a move on the Mercedes to try and get himself into this battle with Noxie. He needs 9 points. He needs 10 points over Noxie to win the preseason championship. But can he do it? That might be a one. It's just a train at this point. Jesus. I was destroyed, and then I started chatting to the people in the lobby. I feel really bad. Marius Anderson makes a little bit of a deep move. As is AMS Wybrand going to be able to make the move on Marius Anderson, or is he going to wait till the back straight leading into turn 9? That's Wybrand not actually being able to make the move on this lap. Oh my god, his rev is right there. As IRT Aiden, EVR Jordan now will to will going into the hotel section. As IRT Aiden being shuffled out wide by the Red Bull. It just baffles me how they're like right on each other and no damage. Let's get through, picks up another time penalty for exceeding track limits. Oh my god. Wybrand kind of goes into the back of the Alpine there. No damage was inflicted to the front wing of that Mercedes. But it is going to be a bit of a... I was about to say confidence damage, but he has made the move around the outside of the Alpine stick and now takes the lead of the Grand Prix with 9 laps left to go. Am I still on? Alright, cool. Let me control disconnect there, my bad gang. Revrov now on the back as Kieran Froome picks up another penalty. He's in the pit lane. Is he about to retire from the session? He's a 10-second time penalty as he has retired from the Grand Prix in the pit lane. These tyres must be aching these drivers by now. Tyres must be feeling like crap. Marius Anderson into the lead of this Grand Prix. Revrov still right on the back of the Mercedes, but not being able to make a move anywhere on this racetrack. He's not been able to make a move around the outside or down the inside, or even just on the straight on the Mercedes, because he's so close to his championship rival. He wants to get past this Mercedes ASAP. He would love to win the preseason title and continue the momentum he had out of last season going. As the only EGC picks up a time penalty for Amos Eric has spun. There was front wing on the track. He's now going to be at jeopardy from the Red Bull. Amos Eric not having a great day at the office. Oh my god. As Revrob now round the outside of Marius Anderson. Marius Anderson not going to let swing. He's going to burn a little bit of the ice. Going to go back into P2 and keep Revrob at bay in P3. CJM gets a 3-second time penalty. This track is horrid as the fastest lap currently belongs to Revrob. I'm going to change that to Amos Eric now gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So there are the penalties, if anyone was wondering. These 3 people have a 6-second time penalty. As now Amos Eric goes into the pit lane and has retired from the session. Not a great race for him, considering how good his qualifying was. So is Marius Anderson going to make the move down the inside of Amos Weinbrand? But Revrob just not committing to a move on the Mercedes. He's not been able to get around him with the RS. He's going to burn a lot of the RS this straight. Try and make the move finally. And be the person to attack currently the fastest driver right now, being Marius Anderson. Amos Weinbrand seemed to do such a great job of defending this track. Revrob he doesn't seem to have the pace to get around the Mercedes and up onto the back of his championship rival. Have a little trainers forming with CJM leading the second one. They are 1.3 seconds off the back of the Haas there. As Revrob is just falling away in that first sector, but then pulling it back through this bit, but not being close enough to make a move. He's not committed to a move again, as now Amos Weinbrand as, oh my god, Aiden has gone into the side of the Rebel further back, as now they are falling back from this group. Chris at the top G makes the move on XQ Cho up into P6 now he goes, as Ramon has just made 2 places up into P7 now. CJM gets another 3-second top, but his XQ Cho has also just re-passed the Ferrari. So currently, for the constructors, it looks to be Alpine, and for the championship, it looks to be going in the way of Marius Anderson. Hopefully, this will be Alpine's championship in Tier 1. At least I hope. Amos Weinbrand not being able to make the move. Rev is still not committing to making a move on the Mercedes, not having a great exit on any of the straights to be close enough, but he is a lot closer this time. Hopefully he's not burning ERS. He's going to try and go around the outside, but he gets squeezed by the Mercedes. Every time he needs... Oh, I don't know what... I can't comment. I can't drive at this level. This is just mental how they're doing it. So, yeah. I can't comment. He doesn't have to... He just doesn't seem to be able to get around that Mercedes. Mercedes seems to be currently the Checo of this Grand Prix. The Mexican Minister of Defense right now. The Mercedes Minister of Defense. But he does have a slide out of the final corner. Will this allow Rev to get closer through Sector 1 than he usually is? Marius Anderson pulling away is now nearly 0.5 of a second. It is now. As it was nearly 0.5 of a second going into the straight. It is going to be about 0.4 exiting this, entering the straight. But Brand is going to be right there. Rev Rob going to go around the outside into the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Marius Anderson was not expecting that kind of a thing to happen. But now Rev Rob is going to be under pressure from both of them. With no DRS, he is just going to be a sitting duck. And he's down to P4. Marius Anderson down the inside of the Mercedes. Currently back up into P1. Oh, this is amazing. This is great racing. From the top 5. Great racing. CVR Jordan now into the mix in P3. We're going to be going on to lap 27 of 29. 3 laps remaining to decide this championship. Rev Rob needs to hope that he can win, and Noxie or Marius Anderson can get into P3. Otherwise, his championship is gone. To go on board with the Mercedes man, looking to take the lead of the Grand Prix away from Marius Anderson. But now EVR Jordan going to be into second place as Noxie has a slight spin there. He's now going to be under pressure from... I've gone the wrong way again. Now under pressure from Rev Rob now. But Wybrand now going to be under pressure from EVR Jordan, who is going to have the RS. Not going to be able to make the move, but Noxie going to be trying to go down the inside. Bit of contact there, nothing too serious, but a little bit of argy-bargy between the lot. These tyres have got to be killing them now. The only EGC gets another 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Going on to lap 28, 2 laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Rev Rob seems to be falling away. He's now 0.5 of a second back from his championship rival. As it stands, Marius Anderson could finish this race right here and still pick up the win in the driver's standings before the... No, they're helping with both. Rev Rob now down to 5th position. RT Aiden makes the move. Marius Anderson going to go down the inside of both the Mercedes and the Red Bull. Not being able to make the move on the Red Bull. He is going to have the RS though. Going into turn number 9. Will he be able to make a move? Will Wybrand be able to make a move on Marius Anderson? He's so good. Marius Anderson is such good race pace. It's unreal. Just got straight much pace in general. Oh my god. As they're going to be saving as much ERS as humanly possible here to try and allow them to burn it all on this final straight. Reverb not having the most ERS here though. EVR Jordan not back out to 100% along with these, the top three all on 100% ERS. Going to be going on to the final lap of the race to decide this pre-season. To decide who will win the Drivers' Championship, who will win the Constructors' Championship, who will win the race. Oh my god almighty. Max Anderson just storming away. Now EVR Jordan going to be getting swamped by everyone apart from RevRob, who has damage. RevRob does have damage on his front wing. He has lost his end plate. Jordan still though making the move around the outside of Aiden. RevRob being able to pick up the scraps. Will Wybrand be close enough to make a move on Marius Anderson? He will not be. As it looks, it will be Marius Anderson taking the checkered flag and the championship. I think this is how it's gonna be. The rider on board with Marius Anderson, coming round the final few corners of this beautiful racetrack. He is going to put his car on the top step and he's going to win the Tier 1 Drivers World Championship. And it also looks like Alpine will be picking up the Tier 1 Constructors Championship for the pre-season. A great season for every driver here. So watch the only EGC round out this season. Cross the line to win, not to win, to get 11th. And that is the end of the pre-season for ERL. And we will be back on F1 25 with all three tiers, with tier 3 kicking it off on the new game. But we will see you there, I guess. I'm not going to my phone. But yep. We will see you guys there.